Hey guys, this is William with another video for Play-agricola.com's YouTube channel and twitch.tv/play_agricola. Playing an EIK WM France Deck G456 game with Montu, Toshiro, and PJ17. Looking at my first pile, nothing I'm too excited about. Stone Baron's pretty good. Could take Blacksmith. Blacksmith is sort of a build around card. Um, hmm. Experienced Farmer, maybe. Experienced Farmer sort of goes with Universal Educator. There's certainly a lot of cards that work really well with Experienced Farmer. But I think probably the pick should just be Stone Baron. Actually, maybe it could be Blacksmith. Wish I could have both, to be honest. But there's no way I'm getting both here. So Blacksmith is probably better if I get a card that gives me lots of opportunities to build improvements. And Stone Baron is probably better in a vacuum. So what are we getting back on the rebound? Chess player, maybe? No, probably not chess player. Maybe hunter? Maybe master builder? Um, let's first pick... let's first pick Stone Baron here, and we can maybe benefit from someone else playing the Blacksmith. Okay. Another pile that's pretty weak. Um, Farm School Graduate is the best card here, but Farm School Graduate's not that good when when you don't want to play out your whole hand. Yeah, it could be Farm School Graduate for sure. I could maybe do something with Gleaner. Supervisor's okay. I think I'm going to take Farm School Graduate here. And I might not even play it, but it's the best card in this pack by quite a decent margin. So there's Village Fool. So honestly, Village Fool is looking quite appealing here. The alternative would be something like Traveling Salesman or maybe Manufacturer. Manufacturer with Stone Baron is pretty good. Yeah, so I could Village Fool here if I think all the occupations are going to be bad. Or I could take Manufacturer. Even Traveling Salesman, I think if someone else plays Blacksmith is maybe justifiable. I think I'd take Manufacturer and hope to wheel Clay Hut Builder. And so far, Farm School Graduate playing Stone Baron and then playing Manufacturer round 7. That's not awful. Pipe Smoker's pretty good too. But I think I like Manufacturer better over it. Especially with my hand as it currently stands. So Animal Renovator is kind of funny because it lets me get to clay really quickly with Manufacturer. Of course, I do need to have the resources for it. Social Climber, another way to get animals. Gardener plus the... there was Schnapps Distiller out there, so there's like a vegetable combo out there that's going to be pretty good. Yeah, Convict is a good Farm School Graduate card since you don't have to play... you can play it at the end of the game. Social Climber obviously feeds my Manufacturer. So Social Climber would be quite good if I got a card like Lighthouse. I'm kind of interested by Animal Renovator, but I think so far if we take 24601, what are we going to wheel? Are we going to wheel something that plays well with Farm School Graduate? We might. We might. Yes, the problem with Social Climber here is I'm passing it to someone who will really hurt my Manufacturer. And I won't wheel any of these cards. I wonder if I should take Social Climber. Yeah, I'm going to take Social Climber and kind of double down on my Manufacturer a little bit. I think that's the best thing I've got going for me this game. Yeah, I don't wheel anything. Yeah, well, sorry, sorry, that was kind of my point. I don't know if I said that correctly, but yeah, not gonna get anything back here. I guess fall out of the draft is what I meant, not wheel. I want. Wonder if it um, will fall out of the draft. But yeah, Stone Baron, Manufacturer, Social Climber all want to be played in the first two stages. So Farm School Graduate not looking so good. But I mean, I can do well with a three occupation hand. My first two packs were quite weak, so I'd be surprised if I got something that I actually wanted to play with these next two picks. If Blacksmith gets played, that plus Manufacturer makes my the guilds quite cheap for me. So Universal Educator is pretty good with Farm School Graduate because Farm School Graduate wants the time. But the problem with Universal Educator is I need to plow planted fields, which I'm not gonna do. Hunter might be okay. Chess player is okay. Um, I mean, martial artist is pretty good with Farm School Graduate. Discard a minor to play the Ock, but yeah, it doesn't look like I want to play it here. Um, could take chess player. Could take hunter. Excuse me. I'll take hunter. Yeah. So happy Independence Day to all my American friends. Hope you guys are celebrating safely. I got pretty burned on Wednesday. Not necessarily like I was pretty good about reapplying, but I wasn't really thorough. So like the sides of my ankles and the tops of my feet. I was wearing my hat. I was actually wearing my Canada Day hat that I wore on Tuesday. I was wearing that all day, and it actually protected my ears quite well and my face. Did a good job. But like the insides of my arms and that kind of thing got burnt inside of my thighs. I guess there's a chance I play Gleaner. I could also play Paleontologist. I'm sure there are minors that make me want to take Paleontologist here. Gleaner. Gleaner's good if I get Rotten Plow. Gleaner could help me build like a 5-room stone house maybe with Rotten Plow. Get me a bunch of resources. Or just get me resources for my guilds at the end of the game. Yeah. I think I can take Gleaner here. Could play Reed Butler and make Montu salty, yeah. I'll take Traveling Salesman here, sure. I don't really think I'm likely to play anything, but Traveling Salesman does let me play 2 Manufacturer guilds at once. Alright, so here's our strength. We got some quite good cards here. Axe, Diamond Mine, Pastureland, Driftwood, Clay Tablet. I think I'm actually going to pass Axe here. I think I'm probably going to take Diamond Mine or Driftwood and hope to wheel Clay Tablet. Because Clay Tablet looks pretty amazing with this hand. Go to Clay, play Social Climber, go to Clay, use Clay Tablet to play Manufacturer, and then start playing guilds. Yeah, this pack is extremely good. I like Pastureland, and Pastureland's pretty good with Hunter, actually. It is a good way to get food. I think I like Diamond Mine here, and just trying to have like some control over the stone. Try to take Reedstone food in the early game. Yeah, passing Axe, of course, makes me sad, but yeah. I think with this pack, it's the correct decision. I kind of like Honeymoon here, crazily enough. I mean, Field. I guess Field. Honeymoon will wheel. I can take Field, but I would play Honeymoon with this hand, I think. I think I'm very likely to want to spend 2 actions for 5 points. It's really like 3 actions for 5 points. Yeah. I'll take Field. I don't really need Corn Scoop. Don't really need anything else here. Getting Honeymoon back might be fine. Yeah, but Horse. Yeah, Horse would be fine. Yep. Although, if depending on with pasture land, I like Horse a little less. But yeah, it would be could be a good option. Wow, Goose Pond here. Goose Pond's great. Crooked Plow would be fine as well. Yeah, I'll take Goose Pond though. I'll take Amazing Miners. Sure. Yeah, so my miners are way better. My miners are way better than my occupations. That's how I'm feeling right now. But I guess I do have to play occupations to play the miners. So I was looking at the video that I put up earlier today, and it seemed like the drop frames, like the audio would stay pretty consistent, but then the it would just like have janky picture, and the only time the picture was really janky was on the camera, like when I'm moving around. Because realistically, like the board doesn't change too much unless I'm actually physically taking my turn. Um, smoothness on the board is not necessarily a really key thing that you need. So, is Montu streaming? Can someone take a look? Should shout out Montu. Montu streams at twitch.tv/gamermontu. He's not? Okay. So yeah, sorry. The stream times have been a bit irregular last week. Sorry about that, guys. Like the last 9 days or so, I've been pretty inconsistent. So try to make it up for you. Do a couple multi, like especially if 2 and Tuesday is not a 6 game slog like it was last week. I'll try to do a couple games on Monday and Wednesday as well. It's usually when I have time on those days. I'll try to get up earlier. I might maybe I go for 3 win Tuesday. Try to play 2 games before I'm gonna have the scheduled tournament game again with Lumen and Maruska and Bigfoot. We're doing that again. Actually, I should check to make sure they confirmed the times. Yeah. Yeah. So playing at 4 on Tuesday again. So yeah, if I go 2 for 2, then I'll go for the 3rd win, but only for that game. Yeah, I'll try to get 2 games in before then, because I was streaming quite late, and then it's just like I can't do anything else in the day. Like it was too late to like exercise or anything. Like I didn't make dinner, ate like crap. But it was fun. Haven't was it 12 hours? It was pretty long. It was a long day. How long was that video? Yeah, 12 hours 15 minutes I was live for. Yikes. Longer than I would normally like to be. So it seems like we're waiting on some cards to get passed around. Other people are... Oh, man. Machete is quite good with Gleaner. Huh. Machete is really good with Gleaner. And you know what? I'm not really missing out on anything else here. Although Bartering Shack, I like Bartering Shack a lot. I think Bartering Shack is really good. You can pick up... If you can turn like your extra boar instead of in three food into a couple of resources, that can be quite good. But with Gleaner, I'm going to take Machete here. I don't really think I have enough to set up Gleaner Machete, but... So we did wheel Pastureland. So Pastureland would have been pretty good with Bartering Shack, but I'm going to take Clay Tablet here. Clay Tablet seems pretty excellent. Yep. And we did get Honeymoon back here. So we'll take that. And ooh, is this gonna be a sofa game? I think I didn't get back Clay Hut Builder. And so Clay Hut Builder probably went to the Animal Renovator, I'm guessing. So we're probably competing with an Animal Renovator. So that also hurts our Social Climber. It might mean that I want to only stay on 3 rooms. Or maybe... Yeah, so like maybe I build a wood room then reno. I think it's unlikely I'll have enough resources to build a clay room then build reno then build a clay room. I think probably we're looking at wood room then reno. Maybe I reno. Maybe I do reno then clay room. I mean, my clay tablet comes online earlier if I do that, but I'm going to need a lot of clay in the early part of the game to make that work. Let's take Sofa here. The other cards are not really that good anyways, so it's not like I'm losing out on much by taking Sofa here, even if I decide to do a 4-room game. Which, I feel like I'm getting enough building resources, I should go for a 4-room game. Like, especially with having enough stone, mostly. I always get Machete very undervalued by others. Yeah, although to be fair, in this game, it's not looking particularly great for me. I can do something with Plow and a grain field. Like, with Traveling Salesman, and Machete, maybe I can do an oven game. If, maybe the guilds go pretty quickly. Like, the Pottery and Basket Maker's Workshop get built really quick, so I dump Manufacturer. Then I could try to go into a Machete ovens game. But if that happens, I'm in a pretty tough spot, I think. Yeah. Fourth pick Machete's a bit interesting with Pipe Smoker out there. Yeah, although does Pipe Smoker love playing Machete? Maybe Pipe Smoker fell out of the draft. We really did not see a lot of crop value cards in general. Yeah. Like, Pipe Smoke, obviously, Machete pays you off for getting grain fields way earlier, which Pipe Smoker appreciates. But it also, requires you to continuously sow, which you don't always want to do. Alright, can we see who lost their food? Oh, we're first. We can see that I'm first. I removed the food on my farm. Alright. Well, I think I kind of want to control the early game access to stone. If I can do that, then of course I get much better value out of my stone occupations and stone miner improvements. So it looks like Reedstone food. Then we'd be pretty happy to take 2 clay on the rebound. If we can get 3 reasonable clay grabs, then I think I can build a clay room. The problem is I think I'm competing with the Animal Renovator for clay renovation stuff. So that can sometimes kill the efficiency. And we might just get forced into going for a wood room because that's what's available. So I'm pretty excited because it seems like Ontario's doing pretty well in terms of number of COVID cases. So I'm hoping that I think probably what they're going to do is they're going to wait 7 days to see if there's a spike after Canada Day. Because I think this past week, including today and tomorrow, people have been excited. It's been beautiful. we had the national holiday, so I think probably people will be going out and doing more stuff. So we'll see if there's like a corresponding spike in cases in the next week or so. And if it's not too big, if it's reasonable, I'm hoping that we'll move to phase 3 of like getting back to normal. So that would be great. And apparently, um, sports leagues are starting to put the wheels in motion to starting up again. So hopefully like 2 weeks or 3 weeks, be able to play soccer again, which would be great. Yeah. Well, it's been good. You know what? It's been nice that we've had this thing to do. I definitely have appreciated it. It's definitely helped me keep my sanity, guys. Um, to have more people to interact with, even if it's kind of in a parasocial manner. But I've certainly appreciated it. Oh, PJ17 played chess player into one read. Interesting. I haven't seen that before. Chess player into one read. Yeah, if I was sowing a bunch of vegetables, I think Gleaner could be better. Like get resources every 2 harvests. Yeah, the machete is just. I think it's not enough on its own to justify setting up machete plus Gleaner. Like certainly I can play machete later in the game. Like playing machete and having a field sown in round 11 would be great, but it wouldn't be early enough to justify playing Gleaner. At least not most of the time. Sometimes you can still play Gleaner if you're going to harvest like a couple vegetable fields in round 13. You can play Gleaner as a way of getting stone. That was weird. It looked like it went back to Montu on my screen. I'll take Reedstone food again. Shooting for Reno round 5. Not totally, not sure yet, to be honest, Rylocran. I'm not totally sure. Um, so the thing is, I want to go to a clay house for a clay tablet, right? Because clay tablet lets me play manufacturer, traveling salesman, stone baron. Lets me start building those guilds and major improvements. But the problem is, clay tablet is going to suck up all the clay that I would use on building. So I think I've got to build a wood room first. In all likelihood, I'm going to have like 3 really good clay actions before I can afford Reno clay tablet and a clay room. I think probably the plan is wood room and then try to reno as quickly as possible. Like maybe even build a wood room round 4 and then give up on the family growth queue if it's not round 5 and just really try to push for reno. Start player horse for Toushiro. So I'll go ahead and play my first occupation here. And I think I'm going to play social climber. That's the only card that really has to come out before clay tablet. So play social climber here, and I gotta remove a food. Wonder if PJ's gonna take Reed in a stone again. I wonder if Toshiro had the animal renovator. I wonder where that ended up. Toshiro might have animal renovator and his start player ring to get Reedstone food for the one Reed for their clay reno. I probably first action 3 wood, but I would take 4 clay quite highly as well. If Toshiro Reedstone foods, maybe we need to consider taking 4 clay. I'm interested what that start player is leading into. I think it might be leading into Reedstone food, which would tell me I should first move take 4 clay to push back Toshiro's animal renovator. And then try to wheel 4 clay first move, try to wheel 3 wood. No, 3 wood's never wheeling. But I think I do need to build a wood room. And you know what? 3 clay's not that much worse than 3 wood. And honestly, wheeling a 3 food action would be okay too. I do kind of want a 3 food action. I could maybe second action play hunter and then take the 2 sheep round 4, but that's slower. It's better long term, but it's slower in the short term. PJ17, first move, large sun hat. So second move is going to be plow, certainly, unless Montu decides to get him. What's Montu got with those fields? Yeah, not evening prayer. We'll see. We'll have to see. Maybe fresh dirt worker. What are some of the good field prerequisite cards where you want multiple fields? I'm thinking of straw or oh, what's that card? Oh, hey, Toushiro built plowed a field. Wow. Get wrecked, PJ. That sucks. Boston? Yeah, Boston. But there's no way that I would have got Gleaner if Boston was taken by Montu. Pretty sure. Yeah, Gleaner plus Botson is pretty great. So it's weird. Yeah, my internet was bad for the first half an hour. It was dropping a bunch of frames, but now it's back down to normal. Weird. I wonder if it's because it's getting that little bit later. People are going to bed. Not streaming HD video. Pen builder for PJ17. So yeah, we do need to pick up 1 food. Actually, we all need to pick up 1 food. Huh. So reedstone food, 2 4 food actions, and 2 sheep are all available. However, whoever picks up the sheep has to also build a way to eat the sheep. So it's a little dicey. Oh, and the 3 food traveling players got taken. Yeah, so Montu could probably do some good damage by first move taking the 4 food fishing. Or reedstone food. Both of those put pressure on... Well, Toushiro has beekeeper. Yeah, maybe Toushiro doesn't care about 4 food fishing. Did PJ17 take blacksmith? Is he gonna do something with blacksmith here, I wonder? Montu gets the wood. So Montu set up to build the first room. See what Toushiro does. Toushiro takes the 4 food fishing. So I could play hunter here, but if I play hunter, I could get screwed over by the pen builder. Yeah, so hunter's not a good option. So, not a lot of really good ways for me to get 1 food here. Probably we're just looking at second action day labor. So if we're going to second action day labor, let's first action. We could take 3 wood. So Toushiro's still a couple actions away. Is PJ17 going to take 1 read again? PJ17 might take 1 read again. If he does, then PJ17 could build in front of me. Toushiro's a couple moves away from building. Four clay. I kind of want to get the 4 clay at 5 clay next round. Yeah, the pen builder is kind of scaring people away from building the fireplace, of course. Which might mean PJ17 just takes the 4 clay here, but there'll be 4 clay available next round, which I could try to pick up. But I think I'm building a room first. If day labor gets taken, I would definitely consider starving one. Hey, Do Academy. Hope you're doing well this evening. Happy. I don't remember if you're American or not, Do Academy, but happy 4th of July to you, whatever nationality you are. I should have some red, white, and blue little streamers. Unfortunately, I don't keep those on hand. Just normally. Stuck in a different city for tonight, though. Yeah, there was actually fireworks going on outside earlier, which I think has less to do with the fact that it's the 4th of July and more to do with the fact that it's the Saturday after Canada Day, and it's kind of the Saturday after. It's been really nice, and so people are starting to go outside and do more stuff. It's a big party. One of my neighbors had a pretty big party in the backyard. Even though our backyards are really small, it sounded like they had like 10 or 12 people doing drinking games. Need to be more full throated, competing with the neighborhood bombast and their sparkly fireworks. Start yelling. If I draft this, then other this, so blah blah blah. Let everyone know. All right, we got day labor back, so that's good. Feed 4. Let's see what it is. It's Reno. Okay. So play Clay. Ooh. Ooh. I wonder. Huh. Reno here. I kind of want to build, but I also want a Reno clay tablet is pretty appealing here. They were banned in my state for so long. I've heard that's a thing. Like, that's a thing that I see on TV, like in movies and stuff. Like, hey, my uncle got me some fireworks from Mexico, and it's like kind of odd because you could just buy fireworks in like grocery stores or Costco or Walmart or whatever in Canada. Bottle rockets. Montu and Toushiro are talking, which is not usually a good sign. Um, not bottle rockets, but one of my favorite toys as a kid. We had these things called stomp rockets. I don't know if anyone knows what stomp rockets are. Most fireworks are illegal. The ones you buy in the supermarket aren't even worth shooting off. Plus, the prices they charge are ridiculous. State border was. That's funny. It's always interesting. Like, the countries are extremely similar in like 99%. It's kind of funny. We're similar in the ways that like two humans share 99.999% of their DNA, but in the 0.01% that you're different, we can be pretty different in some way. Um, yeah, let's build, and I don't even have to build first move Could take clay again. I could take the reed to reno with. Although reedstone food's quite a bit better than 2 reed. Although 2 reed helps me build the basket maker's workshop. So yeah, first move 2 reed I think is okay here. I'd have the fire marshal on site in the neighborhood. So yeah, so I talked about this last time. My family, we'd have Canada Day celebrations in our backyard, and we'd usually light off some fireworks. Like we have a little side road beside us, and so you'd go in the middle of that side road, and people could sit at either ends of the side road on, set up their chairs, and then we'd fire it up in the middle of this road. And one time, whoever was doing it didn't do a very good job of setting it in like the bucket of sand, and it tipped over, and it started shooting fireworks down at the one end where people were spectating, which was pretty funny. I mean, everybody scrambled at the time, but it was pretty entertaining. Okay, so I pretty much have to not grow and build the basket maker's workshop and eat the reed before the next harvest. I think it's unlike, well, I mean, if I grow, I need a reedstone food action or something. But yeah, if we can eat a reed before the next harvest, that looks good. Although I am a little worried about PJ17 with that chess player. For clay, I could take 4 clay here. I kind of like building a room though. Although if I don't build, I'm not pressuring Montu, and I probably want to pressure Montu. Although if family growth is round 6, not building is a lot better than building here. Yeah, family growth is round 6, not building is far superior. So yeah, I can take 4 clay. Or maybe now is when I play Reno. No, because I need to build before I Reno. Jeez, I can't keep my actions straight. So it reminds me of that YouTube video. Montu builds first room, it's around 7 family growth. Guaranteed, right? Thanks, Chris. All right, so we build here. And then I think we're going to second action, Reno, and play Clay Tablet. And then start around 7, we play Manufacturer. And then on Family Growth, we play Basket Maker's Workshop. No, round 6 Family Growth is good because I build and don't have to start player. So I am feeling good here. And then we can play like Traveling Salesman, start around 8, and then build the other 2 guilds with 1 action. That sounds fun. Stone Baron, 6 rounds remaining. I guess if yeah, I would have to play Stone Baron round 8 if I wanted to get any stone out of it. Which I probably should, since I have Diamond Mine in hand, so I should get to stone fairly easily. Yeah, what were we talking about though? Oh yeah, I was talking about stomp rockets. Did anyone have a stomp rocket as a kid? I need to look up, see if I can find. Oh, they still make them apparently. He's asking about what does he get here. Hmm. Whenever you receive grain or vegetables outside of harvest. Yeah, you could take 2, I think. Oh, it's whenever. Hmm. Um. I think 2 is fine. All right, so we're gonna reno here and play clay tablet. All right, here's the Stomp Rocket, guys. This is like my favorite toy as a kid.
Yeah! Blast off! How cool is this? All right, you guys. If
So you
you're
can
just tuning
see
in, it is called
what it
the
is.
Stomp Rocket. They have sold 5 million of these babies over the decades. What
Yeah.
makes this
I'm trying to find
worthy
a
of
picture. So
today's
what it
trend?
is, you can kind of see it. It's like this like plastic thing, and then it's got a tube, and then at the end of the tube you've got it like pointing into a rocket. So when you jump on this plastic thing, all the air gets pushed out and then it shoots off the end. Very fun. So what we would do is we'd get like our little step ladder and we would jump off the top of the step ladder onto it to try to get it as high as we could. Did Harry Potter fights with Roman candles on the lake? That sounds fun. Swish and flick. Wait. Swish and flick. Minus the Stomp Rockets is like a whoopee cushion attached to a big Nerf dart. Yes, that's a good analogy. 4 boxes with 10 fireworks and 1 fuse. Oh, Ox, sorry. And plus SSS. I should definitely Awk. It's not really fair of me to hold on to this one. Sorry. Any change after I play manufacturer here? I don't think so. I doubt it. Go ahead and play the Basket Maker's Workshop here for 2 stone. So then I need to pick up 1 more food. So a Reedstone food action would be good. Otherwise I could play the pottery. Yeah, Reedstone food or pottery probably. Best ways to get those food. 4 food traveling players would be fine, but yeah, Awking here. Star player pottery. Yeah, star player pottery would be good as well. But yes, we passed Axe, so I kind of figured start player was coming out at some point. But yeah, so we would set up our little like step ladder so we could jump from like increasingly high heights onto the Stomp Rocket, and then we also had a trampoline, so we'd jump from the trampoline and try to land on the Stomp Rocket, which was not maybe the brightest idea, but hey, Rilo Kren, Twitch Prime sub on a 7-month streak. Thank you so much. Welcome back. Really hope you're enjoying the content. So I'm going to keep paying 2 stone every time since I have access to a decent amount of stone. So I'll play the pottery here for 2 stone. Then pay a clay and a reed to feed 5. Let's throw out some Play-ag polys in the chat for that subscription. Reno pottery. But then I'm using my last read, right? Went to play the Wells emoji and Montu's earlier in the game and it was gone. Oh no, that'd be like sounds like a very existential crisis. Like this thing that you assume is a part of your Twitch experience is no longer part of it. Well, thanks for that. Appreciate that, and hope you continue watching and continue enjoying. So Harry Potter, the first 2 Harry Potters, I know the words pretty well to it because I have my one younger brother. He wanted to watch a movie. He had one movie he would want to watch every day. Save up. You don't have that already, Do Academy? Yeah, please do. So for example, Domba's we've only had one really so far, and that was Domba's, and Domba just said, use um, play unicycle driver next time you see it. That's basically what it was. So, and so that, we went a couple drafts, and then eventually I saw unicycle driver, and it ended up being quite useful for our game. That was the game I had unicycle driver and patroness, and it worked out pretty well. I think we lost the game, but only barely. Yeah, I'm gonna talk with chat lots because it seems like there's some salt going on in the main chat. Feed using no crops or vegetables. Crops or animals. I mean, I could definitely do that. But it certainly is dependent on the draft. Like, you have to have the right hand to do that. If you don't have the right hand and you try to do that, you're just throwing. This game, though, this game could be a feed using no crops or vegetables game. It could absolutely be. Oh, ox. Sorry, guys. I'm being bad. Play Stone Baron. Yeah, this is the last time I get a stone out of Stone Baron, so. Yeah. That is highly it can be quite irritating when something like that happens. Guess I'm taking 3 wood. Although 4 clay is pretty high priority for me, but I'll take 3 wood here. I kind of want to play Traveling Salesman and then play like Goose Pond Diamond Mine together. I mean, I could just start player with those cards, but yeah, maybe last action start player Goose Pond is a good option. Yeah, so Gray, did I play with you on Tuesday a couple games? And it was just like this might be another 0-2 for William. That kind of irritating, right, to Academy? Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that was a long day. That was 12 hours. Oh, market. Market really good here for toushiro. I like that. Market on family growth. Quite good. So we'll grab Breedstone. I guess I should take the 4 clay fairly highly. It's 2 occupations for me. And maybe last action Reedstone food. Only play with Gray on Tuesday. Oh, I forgot to do this yesterday. Guys, what happened yesterday? I should look at the game history. Oh, I just lost to JG. Right. Because I thought I had won, but then I lost to JG. Where is this gonna go? It's probably my turn again. Sorry, I am being a little slow here. Reedstone food. Okay, you guys can't read that. I need to change the text color. Is there a way to change the background? I'm sure there is. Three wood looks good here. Oh, I was supposed to play an Auk. Being distracted. I have to make sure if I'm going to play Hunter, I play it right at the beginning of the round, because it's really unfair otherwise. What could I do? 3 wood here. Could take 5 food fishing. 5 food fishing is probably the best move. This doesn't seem like a particularly high food game. Text color. Opacity. Oh, I can change the background color. Yes. Good. Black. Okay, how do I make this bigger? There we go. I don't want it to be too big though. I'm going to put it up in the top right corner. So, what's the bounty? So all of July, I'm putting a bounty on my head. So, first tourney stage 3 game, have not been playing much. Ooh. Well, that's okay, Do Academy. No one's been playing much AG2. No one's playing much J4 in general. Gleaner's actually a decent card if played correctly. 4th family member. 3 stone action in round 13. Yeah, you know, for sure. I agree. Especially if you get some crops in the ground. Ooh, Stone Giant is pretty good here. Yeah, Stone Giant's a good card. So all of July, I'm putting a bounty on my head. So I kind of want to get, have people like try to beat me, play pretty hard. If you win a game against me, whoever wins the most games that I'm in, I'm gonna give them a prize, like I think like $25, something like that. Put a literal cash bounty on my head. Take the 3 wood again. Joinery still available. Start player joinery is a good option. Also, the well is available. I can build the well last move. France deck. Ooh, I like that idea. Although the France decks are kind of, I think they're expensive these days. They might be a bit more. But I do like that idea. I'll send them a France deck. The problem is, I think a lot of people who would win already own that. But that is a great idea, Do Academy. I'll look into that. So JG beat me yesterday. So JG's the current bounty leader with 1 game. So my hope is at the end of the game, people start trying to snipe me and have some good players trying to beat me. So I think that would be fun. And maybe nothing happens and I just give away some money to the community, which I would be fine with. Yeah, so you know what? I did put a little effort into looking how to do that, Do Academy. The best way would be to figure out all the printing and everything myself. But there are services for getting like board game equipment printed. Though you're paying a premium, like it's an extra. Oh, I gave up the well to toushiro. That might have been a mistake. I can still build the stone oven, but yeah, giving up the well to toushiro might have been a mistake. Maybe not. Last move, start player, build the stone oven seems okay here. Or build the joinery. No one's threatening the joinery, but maybe that's what I should do. Yeah, joinery is pretty low priority target. I'll just build the stone oven here. And then feed a clay and a reed and a food to feed 6. If it's joinery, it should be on major minor. Yeah, so that I can play a second improvement. Put in a donation. Well, oh, so that was what I was thinking. I think if you crowdfunded it, you could definitely, if you got 100 people to chip in, like you can definitely save on the bulk to a certain extent. No occupation, so I'll just grab 4 wood here, I think. I Yeah. So the plan, yeah, there are services that like print board game components for you, like custom board game components. So we could definitely do that with G45 and then mail them throughout the world. 4 stone and build a stone room. Yeah, I like that idea. I was actually thinking about building a stone room with uh, the card that I have, Social Climber. But the stone could just go into the joinery as well. That would be fine. You have G6s printed as well. Although if you have G6, I'm gonna require that you burn Ashbringer. Like you have to show us a picture of it burning. $50 to print all three. Nice. Montu start player Driftwood. 4 stone is looking pretty good here, although I could do want to plow fields as well. The 4 stone. Maybe I don't really need the 4 stone. The 4 stone kind of gives up. If I take the 4 stone, I really have to build a stone room, which is not a bad idea. If I'm gonna build a stone room, the thing is, I really want more than 3 reed next round, but I can get 3 reed and reed stone food later. I don't really need to eat a reed here. Yeah, so I think the goal should be to try to get like them mass produced a certain amount. Like if you buy 50 copies, then you can get them a bit cheaper. Then the question is shipping them efficiently. But I think it's the kind of thing where if you took them to something like World Board Gaming Championships or whatever, and we're like, hey, do you guys want to buy these? Like, you could definitely do that. You just have to not advertise you were doing it. Because, yeah, we can't make money. But you just sell, hey, you want to donate to this and get a pack? Yeah, so 3 reed into Reno, Diamond Mine, and Goose Pond. Could do something like that. And then on Family Growth, maybe play the Joinery at that point. I don't really need... I might need to play Hunter at some point too. So maybe my last action here should be to take 4 clay. I have to gauge if I think someone's going to take the 2 reed or not. If the 2 reed comes back, then you might be okay. You can make money, just don't let anybody know about it. Yes. Reedstone food? No, or we could take 4 clay. Who else still wants clay? Toushiro and PJ17 both want clay. Let's take 4 clay here. So this is looking like a build a 4th room, try to plow 2 fields total, and then fencing covering 9 spaces. That's the way we're looking here. Probably only 1 total plow action. But I should have a really solid improvement score, so I think it'll be okay. Should be a pretty good score nonetheless. Do you have a special card stock that you print on, Sid? Yeah, Village Fool pretty good here. 3-point Village Fool, nice. So you can just gonna throw all his cards away right now. Might regret that later if he does so, but I'm gonna throw away his four of his occupations here. I think I play Hunter at the start of the round just to threaten the animals. I don't actually plan to take them, but just to threaten them. Like 2 boar with my second action would be... Would that be fine? Or do I need to be plowing second action? I'm not sure. What was the first pick here? Poker player? So did he first pick poker player and then get a whole bunch of junk? Yeah. And then all his ox were pretty bad, so he decided not to play any of them. That's pretty sad. Might not be first pick poker player. Might be, you know, I didn't see beekeeper, so it could be any of those, but we did see well seller. So it was one of the first 3 picks, probably first or second pick poker player. Toushiro gonna start player cooking hearth here. Take 3 read. Take 3 read, take a couple animals, and then build. Want to plow a field at some point. Need more wood as well. And is PJ17 going to end the game with a ton of animals, but 0 fences? It's kind of what it's looking like right now. I guess 3 wood is a pretty good action for me. It's all the wood I need for the rest of the game. And building this round is not really any different from building next round because I'm not getting family growth either way. Montu did family growth this round. So yeah, I can family growth next round. I can second action build, third action grow. The only thing pushing me to reno sooner would be if I thought there was pressure on joinery maybe. I don't think there is. Yeah, I think 3 wood is a reasonable move here. Montu doesn't need that much wood because he's got driftwood plus he plowed 6 fields. Toushiro needs a bit more wood. Five boar before March seems like too much. Oh, chess player. Oh, chess player. Right. I was thinking there hasn't been that much boar in the game, but chess player, of course. Let's go to stone. Get 3 stone. Social climber. Then we'll play diamond mine. Start the contentious debate about which corner is mine. Oops. Okay, so then I played Diamond Mine and Goose Pond, and so then I'm gonna feed a clay and 4 food. Four food and a clay feed 6. PJ17 has dumped so much wood into his pen builder. I didn't pass Hide Farmer. I wonder what the plan is to fill up his farm. I'm not sure. So yeah, second action build, third action family growth next round. And on family growth we can play joinery. I kind of like the idea of last action field plus honeymoon in round 13. We just need to make sure we have enough food. That's going to be the number one thing. This seems like a game where fencing 14 is fine. So I think I'm going to first action plow. I don't really want plow sow. I don't have any crops. Yeah, let's just plow here. Get it over with. Yeah, I think machete's probably not getting played. Unfortunately, which it's worth a lot of points, but if we're getting grain and vegetable, it's probably just one of each. But we have quite a good improvement score, so it should be enough. We need to make sure we get on regular fencing. Something to be aware of. All 4 players need to fence in round 12. So I have to prioritize fencing very highly in round 13. Probably first move fence. And maybe consider fencing instead of family growth last action here. Actually, no, I can just start player. Someone else fences. I can start player and play field. Montu fenced. Perfect. That's what I wanted to see. That's what I wanted to see. Montu fencing. Yeah, is it Zoo Director? I guess. Zoo Director needs to be like the thing is for Zoo Director to be a net positive. It's got to be you got to have like more than 20 animals to make up for not fencing. Build a stone room. PJ17 playing butter churn. One food for every third sheep. One food for every second cattle. So 2 food, 3 food right now from butter churn. Probably might be even more. PJ17 continues to take animals. So I'm thinking I can probably build the joinery after a Reedstone food action. Like the Basket Maker's Workshop probably makes Reedstone food a worthwhile move, and I'm picking up my other stone from the um, card that I'm playing. I can't even think of the name. Jeez. I don't really want to play field here. I hate passing good passing miners to people in round 12 and 13. So maybe we just play honeymoon on family growth here. Or I could pay 2 wood and just fence 12. If I'm playing honeymoon, I'm not getting any more than probably 2 types of animals. So fencing 12 is not that much of a drop off. Yeah, if I'm going to play honeymoon, 2 types of animals is probably sufficient. So we could play joinery for 2 wood here. So I need 8 food. I'm going to need a clay. Probably need to hunt a boar here maybe. Yeah, I can't really pay for honeymoon and field right now. We need to definitely hunt an animal. Maybe 2. Could bartering shack. Picking up a cattle and then playing bartering shack instead of honeymoon is probably an okay option. Especially with my guilds. My actions should be better than 2 points. They should be like 2 points and some food. Like taking clay will be 2 points and some food if I take 6 clay. Although PJ17 still needs the Reno, so the 4 clay might be the 6 clay might not be available. Yeah, if PJ17 takes the clay here, it'll only be 4 clay, which is 1 point and some food. And the wood is not really going to accumulate because everybody still needs a bunch of wood. Yeah, PJ17 takes the clay. So yeah, 4 clay is going to be available in round 14. Boron fences, so Montu's planning to first action fence here. If he does, things could get interesting. Especially if Toushiro first start players into first move fence. Let's see if Toushiro start players here. If Toushiro doesn't start player, I should start player. Start player, play field. so I can guarantee myself a fence action in the final round. So Honeymoon looks a lot less appealing when I can't play field alongside it. But Bartering Shack might be worthwhile. Bartering Shack for some breed for food, and then some other stuff for points, like Bartering Shack for 2 reed and 2 clay or 2 wood or something. Yeah, 2 wood would be fine. 2 wood's a point or 4 food. So hoping to get 2 boar back, although Montu might take the boar here. Yeah, Montu probably likes the boar. Nope, Montu went for the stone. Okay, yeah, certainly with Stone Baron, the Reno to a stone house is pretty appealing. Toshiro needs to Reno here. Other 3 stone. Hunt a boar. Yeah, giving up the boar at this point is pretty bad because it's giving up 2 points, very likely. So, not going to play Bartering Shack, so I'm not going to play Honeymoon. So I would like it if the cattle could remain untaken so that I could wheel 2 cattle. Wheeling 3 sheep would be fine as well. 2 points and 4 food, or 3 points. Last couple of moves. Plow a field would be fine. It's only really 1 point right now. It's only a point unless I take 2 wood again. If I take 2 wood again, then it's still only a point. Yeah, I really need 3 wood before plowing becomes good. Oh, also I haven't picked up my starter round stuff. My goose pond and my diamond mine. Not that the diamond mine stone doesn't do anything, but the goose pond food is useful. So still want to get those. Probably I should just take vegetable and grain here. Yep. Montu's pointing that out as well. Take a vegetable. Man, Toshiro can get screwed out of renovating here. Because Toshiro didn't reno at the end of this round. Kind of feel like Toshiro was supposed to reno at the end of this round. I guess Toshiro wants to leave reno fence available, but then you're leaving your fate in the hands of PJ17, which I would not necessarily be comfortable with. Mic check. All right, it's working. In. Whoa, that was scary. Felt like I snapped my microphone cable or something. Made a very scary noise. Grab a grain. So we're feeding 6 food and a clay. Cattle goes to... Mic is working. Thank you. Yeah. I can see it also on my Streamlabs that it's picking up the mic input. But it, yeah, I was worried for a second. Don't think want to announce the cattle yet. So we'll see where this cattle's going. Cattle to Reno fence. So it stays where it is. So, first move fence for me. And Montu's going to be pretty tilted if PJ17 first action Reno fences. Oh, man. It's all fence 12 here. What is bounty leader? I'm putting a bounty on my head, Namba. So whoever beats me the most times this month is going to get a prize. Cash prize or some Agricola prize. Yeah, so I had thought of that, and then you announced your summer 30, and I was like, oh, this feels less original. It felt like it was going to be more original before, but that's okay. Basically, the support on... no, just first place. You gotta win. You gotta play for the win. PJ17 Renault Field. Yeah, there's some ugly farms in this game. Some really ugly farms. And if people tie, I'll count them both. Hoping to have some really good quality games. Have to play well, not be able. I've been kind of sloppy, making a lot of mistakes. I need to play a lot tighter. So this is a motivation for me. Family growth feels like a bit of a bad move. Because the extra food might be fairly impactful. So right now we have 3 food. And I only have 3 moves left. So let's see, if I take 4 wood, that's 2 food and a point. So that puts me at 5. Then I would need to pick up another 3 food from somewhere. Yeah, I should wheel cattle or sheep and then maybe a 3 food action or a reedstone food action. Yeah. This has been kind of an ugly game all around. The occupation quality was quite low. Yeah, Zoo Director. There it is. So 10, 20, 25 animals for that Zoo Director. So it's what? 8 points? Yeah, 8-point Zoo Director. Problem is -6 and -1 for pastures. So Zoo Director is only net +1. All these extra boar and sheep are not actually worth points in and of themselves, so you're not double dipping really. 1 read on the 1 read space and so few rooms. No, I haven't eaten read all that often. I don't know. All the rooms that were built were for full cost. Large Sun Hat was played. Yeah, the reed's been taken. There's no reed discounters in the game, no ladders or anything. Sorry, Rylocran. I know I'm engaged. The thing is, I've noticed a lot of. I didn't really notice this before. A lot of Twitch streamers drink a lot of caffeine. They drink coffee or they drink energy drinks and stuff, and I prefer not to. I prefer not to drink energy drinks. Oh, Midnight Fencer should be pretty decent here for toushiro. So I suppose I'll take cattle. Wheatstone food has gone on. Oh, definitely, yeah. Well, everyone who's built a room has paid 2 reed each time. So Montu spent 7 reed because the 1 reed on his supply, in his supply. So 7 reed. Toushiro has spent 6 reed, 2 in his supply. I've spent 6 and I 8 reed once, so 7. And then PJ17 has spent 5, so like I first action took 3 reed in round 11. And then Montu had to take 2 reed to get the reed for his Stonehouse Reno. Oh. Hmm. I guess Montu had an end of the game bonus point card. It seems like that's what he's talking about. After toushiro played Midnight Fencer. Well, it's hard to argue that Midnight Fencer is a good action when he kind of got screwed out of fencing. And he's definitely picking up 2 from PJ17. He's picking up 2 from me and 2 from Montu. So that's some points for sure. Reedstone food here. Wood, clay, reed, food, feed 8. Alright, so here's our final farm. It's not the greatest. 39. Yuck. Don't know why Montu's complaining. It looks like he's winning by a good amount. He got to build fairly easily, and his feeding was probably the best in the game. The gardener plus schnapps distiller was very good for his points. Unfortunately for my manufacturer, the resource piles were pretty atrocious. And I mean, I contributed to that by continuously taking 4 clay. Yeah. Yeah, my feeding never really came together. I never really bred animals. Obviously didn't have a lot of a lot of points. PJ17. Oh, PJ17 might be beating me. That feels bad. Yeah, I think I'm losing to this zero fence farm. He's got 32 plus Zoo Director. His butter churn's gonna generate a lot of food. Oh man. Well, our occupations were quite weak, and unfortunately, that was the way the cookie crumbled. Montu scored 50. Montu, GG. Don't know why he complained so much. I felt like he was in the lead most of the game. So yeah, I could have built the well instead of the stone oven. I'm drafting right now. My first 3 picks are from Flemish deck. Wish me luck. Good luck, Rilo Cred. Have fun. Good night, Damba. Yes. Yes, toushiro and my packs were quite bad. Oh, I did lose to PJ17. Oh, that feels bad. So we came in third, beat toushiro, lose to PJ17, and Montu wins at 50. So Montu wins big. He had the most sensible farm. He got crops in the ground. And the Gardener Schnapps Distiller was nice. And I mean, Hut Builder's a pretty solid card. So, oh yeah, have fun with that, Relocren. So yeah, we got some good miners, but yeah, our occupations were pretty bad. I needed some extra ways of getting like clay. I needed clay hut builder. I really needed clay hut builder. I really needed clay hut builder with my 6th or 7th pick, because that would have fed my clay tablet. Yeah. I'm a little surprised this farm doesn't score a bit better. I guess the only negative point it has is sheep. The problem is it just doesn't really have that many positive points. Like it's a bunch of +1s, not any +2s or 3s. Like 1 on pasture, 1 on field, 1 on grain, 1 on vegetable. Yeah. I wonder if I can get in on my stone room faster. I don't know. Yeah, maybe should have done a different draft plan. Take a quick look at the draft. Montu is tied with the bounty leader. Yes, I'm gonna have to. Maybe I make it cover. Oh, it resizes the font as I resize it. Okay, I'm gonna have it scroll. Maybe I'll play around with it a bit off stream. Play around with it a little bit. See if I can make it look good. 3, 4, 9, 9, 9, 4. Yeah, if it could scroll, that would be cool. I think it probably can. Alright, so first pick Stone Baron here. Blacksmith never came out. I'm surprised Stone Baron's power is so low. That's interesting to me. I guess the points are not... you're normally giving the points to everyone. But I would think 2 stone early is pretty good. I definitely thought Stone Baron was going to be better than Blacksmith. But Blacksmith power 3.4. Wow. I certainly undervalued that card. Yeah, and I overvalued Stone Baron, clearly. Farm School Graduate, this pack was quite bad. I could have maybe taken... what? Beastmaster? I did kind of need food. Not really sure. Manufacturer here. Yeah, Manufacturer, Clay Hut Builder. I really wanted that Clay Hut Builder back. There's a chance with Village Fool and Pipe Smoker in there. But, yeah, it was not that likely to wheel, unfortunately. Are they? I don't know. Like, you can do stuff with 2 stone in round 1, right? 2 stone in round 1 that you're guaranteed to have access to. You can do some pretty cool stuff. Where, like, of course, over the course of the game, you want major improvement actions in general, but yeah, my Ox were all, yeah, they were all garbage. Like, there's a reason I ended up with 39 points, and a huge part of it's the strength of the cards that I opened. Yeah. So yeah, chess player over hunter. I didn't even really consider chess player, but I maybe should have thought about clay tablet, because like clay tablet, then I can actually play chess player. And Gleaner, this hand I wouldn't have got anything. And last pack, Street Musician or Slaughterman, no thanks. So this pick was kind of controversial. I took Diamond Mine over Axe, but I saw Clay Tablet here, and I was pretty confident that Clay Tablet would wheel. And Clay Tablet plus Axe is not very good. I took Diamond Mine here. Helps me get all the major improvements. Playing more? Probably no, Medino, no. It's 11:40. I will play maybe tomorrow. If not tomorrow, definitely it will be back on Monday. But yeah, plan is not another game. Sorry. Yeah, it is a lot of stone. But I was kind of thinking about potential stone rooms, and also I wanted to build all the major improvements. But yeah, driftwood would have been good for sure. But I like Diamond Mine, and also the other thing is I like to take Diamond Mine away from my opponents. It's 6 a.m. here. Field here, sure. Horse would have been fine. Woodpath would have been a bit worse than horse. So machete was not good here, but nothing else was looking much better. So clay tablet wheel, that was the key one. Yeah. Yeah, not much else to see there, unfortunately. Not 11 points worth. All right, guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed this little video. Yeah, so I will be back either tomorrow evening, hopefully earlier start, maybe similar time to today. And if I don't stream tomorrow evening, definitely I'll be back normal time Monday around 1 or 1 p.m. Eastern. And yeah, and thanks very much for watching. Thank you to Rilo Kren for the Twitch Prime sub. And we'll see you guys next time.